to my bed, y'all. Y'all know how to be doing. Be back just like that. I guess, I don't know, someone was calling and leaving a message and then went out into the sound out, whatever. But we are back like that. Happy Saturday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know, it's the Saturday. And my girl is tired. So we were making my little coffee. The old-fashioned way. I had to heat it up in the microwave. Everything is packed up. What did I do? Everything is packed up. What is that stuff? Okay, I guess we don't. Anyway, that's never done it before. That's because I've never heated it up in the microwave before. But it's piping hot. So let me just get this. And y'all, we are I don't know. Those of y'all that came in on the previous one, thank y'all. Hopefully y'all will be back in. Y'all will be back in a minute, but I don't know why the phone is there. Because somebody was calling me. And somebody was calling me and they were leaving a message and then the phone just went totally black, so only series I got hot, y'all. Pots packed up, everything packed up. My sister is here. Tell my son, make her eggs and some cheese.
Who's that? Who's that?
The people on live.
Oh, really?
I'm not doing that. You want to say hello to the people? I don't know either half the time. With some people, give me that protein shake. And this. Good morning. I'm great. How are you? Ain't every time she's talking something bad. We're just going on the protein. It's just getting started, so it's going pretty good. I woke up, so we're good. We're happy about it. So this time I made my little protein. I guess if I wanted to be completely fancy, I can do my cookie butter, but I don't usually use. This is really good, y'all. No, I didn't open it yet. You say they were meaty? Oh. Was it good? I had the shrimp. I said I had the shrimp. So that sauce was good. Well, I took 6.
Only had one. In mine, what's called?
I don't know. That darn platter was like, ended up in like 38. I'm like, they be that hot? Oh, well, that be y'all thing. That little garlic crab tray. I'll stick with my little shrimp. Why would I do that?
Huh?
What's the difference? is what is missing. You didn't check what? That's you with the green thumb. Are they surviving? Okay, now that's right. It was missing that Sima Dolce. So I'm gonna set this to the side. My other stuff is done, y'all. So I got my coffee, which y'all know every morning now I like to start off with my detox shots. These are really, really good. So if you haven't bought any, Publix got them right now. I'm gonna try to order some more. They are like buy two, get two. So other than that, they're like $4 a shot. So these have really been helping. For some reason, when I drink them every morning, I take one every morning, whether it's this kind of have them in the energy, the immunity ones. I like, see, this is one for immunity. This is one happy. They have an energy one as well. But I'm going to take my detox one. Actually, let's take the happy one. That one is blood orange and guava, I think. I usually like to take my energy ones during the week as well. So yeah, this is the blood orange and guava one. You're more than welcome. I don't have to. Really don't have to. These are my tatas. If you would have saw them 4 months ago, they would have been down here. But I just had a breast reduction, if you want to know. And this is my hour to let them breathe. I am, 4 months post-op from having a breast reduction. So I went from a 44 triple D F cup to a 35, 36 C cup. So I'm going to do whatever I want with these tatas. Period. Anyway, but let's take out a shot. I'll get my morning going. And then you're done. You get all your little daily vitamins in this one too. It has a lot of D3s in it. And again, this is the blood orange and guava. Organic, completely cold pressed. They are really, really good. I'm going to set my little coffee to the side. Waiting on my breakfast to get done. I'm going to throw a load of laundry in. And then, yeah, I'm going to enjoy my Saturday. I don't really want to do anything. I don't need to do anything. We are in the middle of moving, so a lot of things are packed up. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think they look great as well. My plastic surgeon did an amazing job. They have dropped, which I can appreciate because it looks more natural, so I can appreciate that. And then they sit up. If y'all would have saw me 4 months ago, these things were playing patty cake with my stomach. But the fact that they look like this without a bra, he did me right. No scarring, nothing opening up. The pain, I thought I was going to be in a lot of pain. I did not have a lot of pain at all from this. So I think my girls look amazing, and I love them. Next up, I think I may do a tummy tuck. I don't know yet. But he just told me once I'm through healing, because y'all, I got this done to the very last day of the year. So, looks like when I'm ready, he wants to give me enough time to completely heal from the breast reduction. Then we're gonna talk about either a full tummy tuck, panniculectomy. You know, only insurance will cover that. But I think it's a way they can kind of word it in order to get you the full tummy tuck. And my insurance is pretty okay and cool or whatever. So we'll see. But if I have to pay for a full tummy tuck, then you know I will. But look, my girls look amazing. I don't care what y'all say. And yes, I'm chilling in the house. I can be in my night shirt. Like they sit up, they perky. And this again is without a bra, but they have definitely dropped into their more natural state, which I love because it looks natural. I wasn't getting an implant. I did not want an implant. So whatever I had left, my surgery took a long time. He's like, because he wasn't expecting it um, to be in there as long as he did. But anyway, he did an amazing job. Amazing, amazing job. So, yeah, I will use him again. I will recommend him again. He is Dr. Michael DeFazio with North Florida plastic surgeon. So he did an amazing girl. Look, y'all, I'm not even lying. They look amazing again. This is without a bra. It's without a bra. And because I lost so much weight, he had to use what he could use because like a lot of it was just like skin and gravity had done dropped these girls down here from losing all the weight. Again, I have lost over 170 pounds. Weight loss, exercise, diet. I had weight loss surgery 3 years ago. Two. No, what is here? 3 years ago, had emergency revision towards the end of my no, it was right after my 1 year post-op. They had to go in, had an emergency revision because some kind of way my sleeve started to wrap around and twist. Y'all, I wasn't able to go to the bathroom. I was throwing up bile. And from the side effects from my sleeve, I was doing fairly well. I was doing fairly well with my sleeve. I did hit a stall like anybody would hit a stall, but I think the first time around, I think I only lost like between 60 pounds, 60 and 70 pounds on the sleeve. And then I just hit like a stall. And then, like, you know, how you go through your periodic stalls. And then it's just a period where I could not go to the bathroom. I got placed in the hospital 3 times because I had the worst stomach pain. And again, I wasn't going to the bathroom. I wasn't able to have a BM. I was constipated. And then when they finally looked and saw what was really happening, which is why I don't know why they didn't catch this on the first visit or the second visit, because this happened over like a period of like a couple weeks. And on that last visit, they called my surgeon in and he was like, did y'all not see this? Like, look at this. And literally my sleeve was twisting. They don't even know what it was twisting around, but it was completely twisted. My sleeve, which is what was part of my stomach that was left over, it was just, so he was like, oh my gosh, I have to go in right now because that could have ended several different ways. So ended up having a revision from sleeve to RNY. And within the last year, that's when I lost the most weight ever, because I believe I even gained probably about 10 or 15 pounds back from the sleeve because, you know, I couldn't go to the bathroom and it wasn't like I was even able. That's why I don't understand, honestly. And I know everybody is different. And I think with weight loss surgery and going on a weight loss journey is literally 80 to 90% mental, 10% of what you're eating, what you're doing, how you're exercising. Because even with the stall and even with gaining the weight back, it was what probably you put in your mouth. I still wasn't able to consume a lot of food. So I don't understand how people can sit there, and this is no judgment zone. Like, everybody is different. But for me personally, even now, like, you have your full cues. So how people can sit there and eat like a full plate of food, like, and I'm just 3 years post-op. I just hit 3 years post-op in March because my emergency revision was the end of March of 23. So I just hit 2 years post-op of my revision. And y'all, total loss 170, what? Y'all do the math, because when I started, my highest recorded weight was 334 pounds. My lowest weight, which was at the beginning of this month, was 155. I have been intentionally eating and doing protein and in the gym building muscle like for the past 2 weeks, and I've gained at least 8 of those pounds back. So I'm trying to just stay. I didn't want to go below 160, and I don't want to go over 170. So even if I can stay within that window, I'm fine. But let's get back to eating. I don't know how people, even when you've had weight loss surgery, like you have your cues. I know honestly sometimes, y'all, that's why for a period of time, like even this whole time, I've been getting most of my protein via my protein shakes. So I've been intentionally and purposely been trying to eat my protein versus drinking them, because I want to learn how to eat again and healthily eat. And a lot of people, like, you have your cues. I can take maybe 3 bites of whatever meal I'm eating, 3 spoonfuls, 3 forkfuls. If I try to go in for that fourth one, y'all, it's over. I'm gonna immediately feel sick as a dog. Nose gonna start running. You're gonna feel full. Like, you have your cues, and this is no judgment to anybody. Like, you have to pay attention to those cues, even when that hunger or that food was saying, "Girl, go in for another bite," or "Boy, go in for another bite. You can handle it." You have to have discipline. You have to be aware and remember your why when it comes to this weight loss journey and having bariatric surgery, because there is not, I don't know how people sit there and they can just eat tons of food after having bariatric surgery. Like, that's just crazy to me. But people are emotional eaters, stress eaters, going through something. And that's why I'm like, I don't believe I wasn't, because all the crap that I done been through this year, y'all think I would have been done gained about 20 pounds. But I haven't, because when I made the decision to have weight loss surgery and take my health seriously, like, y'all, I was on no medication. What was the motivating factor? I always was confident. I always knew and thought I was pretty. Like, I just walked with that. It was instilled in me probably. But I didn't do it for a look. I did it because I went from being on no medication to being put on 6 different medications: high blood pressure, cholesterol medicine, stressed out, anxiety medicine, all that crap, a combination of things. And then I had my only health scare that I needed. I got placed in the hospital. My blood pressure was literally like 260 something over 180, something like that. And they didn't understand how I walked in there. When I knew it was serious, when I had all the doctors and everybody rushing in, giving me cocktails, trying to get my blood pressure down, trying to get certain levels down. Like, they was like, "How did you even walk in here? How are you not, like, you haven't stroked out?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just know I felt weird and I almost fainted. That's what, like, really scared me. So I had to, like, brace myself between, like, the doorway in my house, and literally prayed by calling. um I didn't call the ambulance. I almost said, I'm like, I can make it there. I can make it there. I can make it there. Like, literally praying, driving my way to the ER, because I'm like, no, something is off with me. I've never felt this before. I just felt weird. And y'all, they were like, how? They immediately took me back and started doing all kinds of cocktails, IVs, everything. And I got placed in the hospital that day. I was admitted, and I was there for maybe 3 or 4 days on a cardiac floor. So I'm like looking around like, I'm not supposed to be here. It is time for a change. It is time to take my health seriously. And yeah, I'm like, I'm looking around at certain patients. I'm like, this is not, and I work in a hospital, y'all. So I'm like, I gotta, like, yeah, this is not gonna be my testimony. That was the only scare that I needed. And with my follow-up visit with my primary, I was like, hey, let's talk about weight loss surgery, because I hadn't tried diets. I hadn't tried working out. But you try for a while, you lose a couple pounds, you gain it back. It just never stuck. It never stayed. So yeah, he was like, I actually think you'll be a great candidate. And I'm so thankful for my PCP. Like, he is amazing. And they just sent me a letter in the mail today saying that he's not going to be there anymore. And I need to call him, because where you going? And where you going without me? Because I need to follow whatever practice you're going to. That's where we're going to be. That's where, yeah, you stuck with me for life. But yeah, and that's how I ended up. I went through the whole process of having bariatric surgery. So we were coming off, I think, the tail ends of the pandemic. So my surgery kept getting pushed back, because, of course, it was an elective surgery that they considered. It wasn't, an emergency or anything like that. But October 21, I think that's, yeah, October 21, that's when they finally, like, got me in to have my surgery. And then, y'all, I was doing pretty good. I was doing pretty good until I wasn't. And that's when all the, the physical issues of it happened. I didn't have any aftermaths. I wasn't throwing up. I wasn't doing any of that with my surgery. Like all the horrid details that you used to hear about people having bariatric surgery, I would tell people all the time. I was even recommending my surgeon to people. I was like, whatever y'all talking about, y'all went through, or y'all friends went through after having to sleep, I experienced none of that. Like the only thing that I had to battle with is staying hydrated. So I would have to go get IV infusions because I would just stay dehydrated all the time. Come on, you come from a big old stomach, you can barely get stuff in. So that's what happened. That's what happened with that. And then I feel like my stomach just turned on me. She's like, girl, you done cut me up. I'm finna give you a run for your money. And then that's when I started having the issues. In February of 23, I think. Yeah, right after the new year, February 23. Was hospitalized 3 times in February. That third time they called my surgeon in. He was like, um, no, 2 times in February and then the third time in March. And then that's when he was like, oh no, we're going in. So I had emergency revision. And the last year, y'all, I have lost 100 pounds. So I'm thankful for it. But I will tell y'all, there is a big difference between having bypass RNY and the sleeve. Because all those things that I just said I didn't have after the sleeve was all those things I had after having the RNY. Couldn't keep nothing down. Vomiting, fainting, pain, like excruciating pain. Even in a hospital, I had a bilateral, like what they call bronchial lung collapse. So both of like the bottom parts of my lungs, they collapsed. Y'all, I had to follow up with pulmonologist after that surgery. I had to check in with my doctor like every 2 weeks because, yeah, blood loss, had to get blood transfusions while like for bariatric surgery, you're like usually in and out probably within 24 hours. If you're like having pain, like you don't go home the same day. They will monitor you overnight or whatever, and then you go home. I think I was there for maybe 4 or 5 days because I was bleeding, had hematomas. They wanted to make sure that my lungs were operating properly. I didn't need to get on any oxygen or anything, but they were monitoring that, making sure there wasn't any leakage going on, even when my blood levels kept dropping. So I think I got maybe 2 to 3 blood transfusions while I was there. But yeah, we thought it was going to be a simple in and out. Again, this was an emergency revision. He had to go. Oh, girl, y'all, I'm sorry, but my girls look good. I'm sorry. They look good and they sitting. If you don't know, if you just tuning in, baby, yeah, we talking about a lot. We talking about my bariatric surgery journey, my weight loss journey, and my first round of plastics too. Well, we were talking about me making my coffee and stuff because, whatever. But now we're talking about my girls look good. I just got this done for New Year's. That me walking into the new year, I got new tatas. My plastic surgeon did a really, really great job. He gave me the C cups that I wanted, so I'm a C cup. I used to be a 42, 44 DF cup, triple DF. Now I am a 35, 36 C cup. So yeah, all those things that came with having gastric bypass. Yeah, and I chose to sleep. I'm sorry, y'all, but they look good. We having a good day today, girls. Okay. My bad, but I never get to admire them anymore. Cause you know how it is, like the first 6 weeks you're home, I just been on a go lately, and you're in your compression or you're in your sports bra. I do let my girls breathe an hour a day. I do because I just feel so confined, and we're in our hour mode of breathing, and they look good. They look really good. Anyway, but yeah, I would not take this journey back for anything. I would not take it back for nothing in the world. It has been a good experience, even with the setbacks, the sickness, the throwing up, the hematomas, seeing the pulmonologist, following up with cardiologists. All that stuff has been worth it because I am my most healthiest self. I'm on this fitness journey now. I'm no longer on a weight loss journey because we have surpassed our goal. Like my goal, I always wanted to be, because I'm like, I ain't trying to be skinny. I just want to be a little thick girl. Like, I just want to be a little thick with it. Baby, my goal was always 185. Anybody who knows me personally, I'm like 185. I'm already 5'7". I'm 5'7". So I'm like 185. Still got my little curves. Still got my little don't in the bag. Got all that. I'm good. Y'all, this weight still been coming off. So I'm like, okay, we could deal with 175. I actually thought 185 was too close to 200. So I'm like, okay, let's go with 180, 175. We can do a little something with that. We can be good. It'll look good on me. Met that goal. Then surpassed that one. So now I'm looking at 170. I'm like, okay, Tiffany, like, chill out now. But y'all, I couldn't control. I can't control my weight right now. Like, I've been trying to learn how to maintain it where I'm at right now. So now we don't surpass the 185. We don't surpass the 180. Now I'm looking at 170. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. This real good weight on me, y'all. For one, I done lost all my don't. All my butt is gone. My ass is gone. It's gone. It's gone. She ain't here no more. She left. She packed up. She left. So now I'm like, okay. Seeing the numbers drop again. I'm still setting. And y'all, for the past, before March, I was not working out. I hadn't worked out in like 5 months with working, seeing about my mom, my brother, all that stuff. I was not working out. I was just, my schedule, everything was just, then I'm like, I'm not trying to lose more weight. But the weight still kept coming all gradually. Average on a month, I was losing around 8 pounds. And it was in combination as well last year with Zepbound, but then like Zepbound had a shortage, so I got approved for it in December of 23. They never had it, so I'm like, okay. Then I got it in February, I think, and then I took like one round of it. It was no good. The only side effects from Zepbound I ever had, y'all, was the freaking headaches. And that was it. That was just like the day after I take the shot, and then nothing else for me. And then like it was a shortage. They were out. So then I had to wait till April to get it. Shortage it was out. I'm like, okay, I'm still losing weight. I'm eating what I'm supposed to. I don't need it no more. So then I started taking it again, I think in August. August of last year. I did it again. Of course, I still had this prescription for it. It was authorized for a whole year. I think maybe a year and a half, actually. So my prescription was still good. Filled it. Started because I noticed because, again, y'all, I had another emergency surgery in June of 24. And it was coming from like my intestines. Had the weird pain again. I'm like, I'm not having it. Like, what is happening in my stomach? Like, what is happening? And y'all, went to the ER, and that doctor came back. So after they took me for a CT scan and all that, she immediately made a call to a surgeon. Like, hey, she got to go. So my intestines were twisting and knotted around each other. So y'all, that is so dangerous. That could be so life threatening. And I'm telling y'all, within 20 to 30 minutes, I was on a EMS. Like, I was on the ambulance, getting transported to a different hospital and getting right into surgery. So y'all, it's a lot that comes with this journey. That's why when people be like, y'all took the easy way out, baby, don't tell me that. You don't know my story. You don't know none of that I got going on and what happened and how I'm processing and navigating this journey, because it's not just, oh, we get on the table, they slice a part of our stomach out, and magically tomorrow we're skinny. Because y'all know, people gain this weight back so quick, and my phone is dying. But anyway, that was that. And yeah, I had that surgery. So after that, I noticed that my appetite started to pick up, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want that part of my testimony. I just want to, I still want to be on my weight loss journey in a healthy way. And yeah, that's had that. And that's why I started taking the GLP-1 again, because not only does it aid with weight loss, because y'all have to do your part. You have to do your part. but it helps with the hunger because I noticed that I was hungry all the time. So that's why I started taking it again in August, and then I stopped in the end of November. And probably the end of November, first week of December, I completely stopped it. Y'all know it's a shot you take every week. Yeah. So yeah, now I'm sitting at 164 as of today. As of today, and I'm trying to gain back up to 160. So the last 2 weeks, me being intentional about muscle building, eating my protein versus drinking it, has allowed me to gain 9 pounds. Has allowed me to gain 9 pounds. Again, my lowest weight was 155 at the beginning of this month, and now today we're at 164. But yeah, this journey was not the easy way out. I have been through a whirlwind. I done went my first round of plastics. So we may be discussing maybe towards the end of this year because I want my weight to be stable. Like I don't want to keep losing, but I want to continue to maintain where I'm at. Again, I don't want to go over 170. So yeah, we got 6 more pounds to go to get to 170 because we're at 164. So I've worked. Yeah, I've gained. I've intentionally gained my weight back. So yeah, y'all. So that's it for my Saturday. I'm sorry. I just been talking y'all head off. I hope y'all are catching the replay. Thank y'all to all of y'all that have been coming in. I'm sorry if I didn't see you, I missed you, whatever. But thank you. Continue to support me, y'all. I tell y'all, we grow together because we grow together. So I'm about to put a load of laundry in. Finish making the breakfast. I told y'all I was making a whole hour ago, which is nothing but a hash brown. Now I'm gonna put in my little Jimmy Dean sausage. I packed up everything, ain't got no darn room and nothing. Pot packed up, everything packed up. Let's see what y'all think about. Alright, don't be trying to move and go nowhere. I just got a little hash brown. I'm not doing no eggs. I don't feel no eggs. You know, I got no pot cooking in, so just gonna heat these little sausage sticks up. I already made my coffee. Got that. We took our probiotic. Yeah, that's what those shots are as well, y'all. They probiotics and prebiotics. The green one is for sure. The other ones, they have their immunity ones, like with the cayenne and the turmeric and all of that. I have those. I love those. Like I tell y'all, the green one is my favorite. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't tried Evolution, this is a prebiotic, quote unquote soda. So it supports digestive immune health, and y'all know that's what I'm all about, especially experiencing the things that I literally just shared with y'all. What I do for Suitor too, like I've been getting into a lot of these organic juices and cold presses. I meant to bottle up so I can put it in little shot bottles that I have to take with me to work. It tastes like everything it said it tastes like, but it's not bad. Evolution has a breakfast smoothie. Well, it's not a breakfast smoothie. It is a smoothie as well that you can just take on the go. That one is really, really good. I love Evolution, and I love So Good So You. So they are really good. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm sure it's good. That acerola cherry. If you see that in ingredient for some of these, y'all just know that it's gonna hit. It's really gonna hit. This again tastes like everything they say is in here. Quiet taste, but you feel healthy when you're drinking it. Okay, so we got that, and of course, if you really want a soda, we go with the Olipop. Y'all know I'm a ginger ale. If you don't know, now you know. I'm a ginger ale junkie. So yeah. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go and get up off this thing, and I talk to y'all long enough. If you're catching the replay, hey girl, hey dude, what's up? What y'all got going on this Saturday? And I'm about to put a load in, and we don't call it a day. We're gonna call it a day. It'll be okay right there. But how y'all do y'all? I'm a little weird. I like my water to run first. I like my water to run first before I think when the loose stuff is on a person on the washer. You're not taking this one. Dryer is newer. I kind of like stainless steel, but until I'm actually in my trailer for home, I'll probably not be, purchasing anything like that. Not right now, anyway. Well, I don't pack up everything. I need that my beads. So, child, I let my water run. Season the water. Season your water. Season your water. And I'm throw that load in there. You don't even know load. It's just like my uniforms and my gym clothes for them. Well, it's not like I have the load. Maybe I'm still the one. So yeah, yeah, so that is going to be it for me. I want to go sit on my couch and yeah, enjoy the rest of our Saturday up there in Nashville. Y'all have this vlog. I hope y'all saw the vlog last night. And you have to go back and do like, comment, subscribe to wherever it is that you want to do what you need to do to help me grow because I appreciate you. All right, y'all. See y'all later.